gentlemen, performance and summer fragrances didn't typically go hand in hand together, but in the recent years, performance in summer fragrances become very popular and in-demand topic. So here are 5 great performing fragrances for the summer from my fragrance collection. Let's not waste any more time and let's begin. The first fragrance is one that performs extremely well on my skin, but on some other people it might not, and that is Stéphane Humbert God of Fire. This fragrance is extremely popular on social media and of good reason. This one is a sweet, juicy, fruity, but fresh mango fragrance with apparently oud in the base, but I do not pick up on that, with some ambery, musky and woody undertones in there. This is so delightful. It's a beginner-friendly mango fragrance with there being this somewhat fresh aspect here, giving you this mango shower jelly sensation with some other red berry fruitiness and some musky clean nuances in there. And in the late dry run, you're going to get these ambery woody nuances. One of the most popular mango fragrances out there, and on my skin this is an extreme performer. On my skin, Stéphane Humbert God of Fire lasts over 17 hours, with projection being above 1 to 2 meters for a couple of hours, which then dries to a moderate for a good amount of hours as well, and in the end drying to a mild but still noticeable skin scent. This one is extremely popular for good reason. The scent profile here is incredible and I simply love it, and if you love mango, I think this one will be something just for you. And who knows, this might perform just as incredibly on your skin as on mine, but for the majority of people I've been hearing from who wear this fragrance, often this does not perform as well on their skin. We talk about 5 to 6 hours max, but on my girlfriend and I, this performs insanely well, and I've given Stéphane Humbert God of Fire a 10 out of 10 men's improvement rating. I love this stuff and I highly think you should check this one out. Up next on the second spot is a new fragrance on the channel, and that is Maison Nikoui Cashmere Woods. Maison Nikoui is a brand that one of my friends, William, has established and has quickly gathered a lot of popularity, and Cashmere Woods from his brand is his take on a mature, fresh, clean office scent with some bold characters to it that is inspired by Patrick Bateman from American Psycho, and a fragrance that is also very reminiscent of Hermès Terre de Hermès. But in my opinion, Cashmere Woods from Maison Nikoui is much more vibrant, more effervescent, and way more citrus dominant, but still it has character to it coming from vetiver, leather, and patchouli, giving you this very dry, rooty vetiver in there that is also very apparent in Terre de Hermès, giving you this very dense and strong backbone for the fragrance to live off of. And this one is very vibrant, very citrusy, very fresh, but still has some density to it. This one here is so good and so versatile. On my skin, Maison Nikoui Cashmere Woods lasts 10 to 12 hours, with projection being an arm's length for around half an hour, then dries to a moderate and in the end a mild skin scent. Such a versatile banger here, and a no-brainer for the summer if you want a fragrance that can do it all but still be very bold, dry and mature. And I've given Maison Nikoui Cashmere Woods a 9 out of 10 men's improvement rating. Check this one out if you can. They ship worldwide, so why not give this one a try if you love Terre de Hermès but want something slightly more modern and more bold. On the third spot, I can't stop raving about this fragrance and I will not stop. Lorenzo Pazzaglia Sun-Gria. This fragrance is so good, and I don't know how many times I've talked about this fragrance in my video. This fragrance is almost as strong as they come in terms of summer appropriate fragrances. This has a lot of citrus, a lot of fruits going on. There's peach, there's raspberry, there's blood orange, lemon, a lot of fruity, sweet, juicy nuances at the top, but combined with a red wine accord, giving you this very unique boozy sensation that adds depth and complexity, and some brown sugar and vanilla to give you some texture in the late dry down as well. This one is so complex, so unique, but at the same time so likable, versatile, and most importantly in this video, so potent, so strong, and so long lasting. On my skin, Lorenzo Pazzaglia Sun-Gria lasts over 12 to 15 hours depending on the day and the amount of sprays I apply, and projection is above a meter for around half an hour to an hour, which then dries to a moderate and in the end a mild skin scent after a good amount of of hours. So potent yet so likable and compliment pulling and super versatile. I've given Lorenzo Pazzaglia Sun-Gria a 9.8 out of 10 minutes improvement rating. I can't stop and won't stop raving about this fragrance. It's so good and I'm so thankful for having this in my collection. Moving onwards from one fruity fragrance to another, I have Sospiro Erba Oud. I've also talked about this fragrance a lot, but there's a good reason for it. I love this fragrance so much, and this one is for you who wants to wear a very potent and very divisive true oud fragrance with a lot of fruity nuances at the top. This one has melon and a lot of citruses and other fruity nuances at the top, giving you this fruit basket herba type of DNA, which you might know from other very popular fruity fragrances, but this one has some depth to it. This has authentic oud in there, which is very prominent and makes this fragrance such a powerhouse. This stuff is strong, it's animalic. Some people think it might be offensive and off-putting, but I love this fragrance. This is so Middle Eastern yet so exotic and so fruity. Super strong, and if you want to wear an oud fragrance in the summer, this one in my opinion is as good as they come. Super divisive. This will not be for everyone because of the very strong animalic oud. On my skin, Sospiro Erba Oud lasts over 12 hours with projection being 1 to 2 meters plus for a good amount of hours, and the sillage you leave with this one is immensely strong. It then dries to a moderate ingredient, a mild but noticeable skin scent after a good amount of hours. This will not be for everyone and not for the faint of heart. This is so potent, and I've given Sospiro Erba Oud a 9.7 out of 10 minutes improvement rating. You're getting a real bang for your buck here. This is not cheap and not for everyone, so please try this before you buy it. Lastly, and quite possibly the strongest out there, Maison Crivelli Hibiscus Mahajád. This one is notorious and infamous for being such a strong summer friendly fragrance. Inspired by hibiscus tea, this has this very drink hibiscus like scent with a lot of rose being the very dominant part with the hibiscus scent here, giving you this fresh, slightly citrusy but mostly very floral and smooth drink-like scent that spreads like wildfire. This has insane projection and can fill up an entire room. Whenever I wear it, this is also super strong, and the floral facets here are so delightful. This one is so smooth yet so complex, but generally this is going to smell super pleasant and super well blended, with there being some slight fresh nuances, but mostly the hibiscus and rose here are going to be this very smooth, almost jammy but not really floral sensation here, with a lot of lift and potency. On my skin, Hibiscus Mahajád from Maison Crivelli lasts over 12 hours, with projection being an arm's length for a good amount of hours, and on some people this will be even nuclear with almost room filling projection, which then dries to a moderate and at some point a mild skin scent. On clothing, this will last you days, and in my opinion this is one of the strongest yet best summer fragrances out there, and I've given Maison Crivelli Hibiscus Mahajád a 9.6 out of 10 minutes improvement rating. So strong yet so good. I will wear the heck out of this in the warmer weather if I want something that just screams projection. Gentlemen, what do you think of my list of 5 strongest and longest lasting fragrances for the summer? Have you tried some of them? Do you own some of them? Have you tried Maison Nikoui before? Leave your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. I would love to see what you have to say down there. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the Men's Improvement YouTube channel for more videos about fragrances, grooming, style, fashion, skincare, fitness, watches, everything that will help you, gentlemen, become the best possible versions of yourselves. The last few things I want to ask you, gentlemen, is to smile more because it's free, and I want you to watch these 2 videos right here. This one here below is going to be my latest upload, whereas this one up here is going to be a video that the YouTube algorithm thinks you will enjoy.